A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a bold and controversial announcement, Department of Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem has proposed a sweeping travel ban targeting unspecified countries that she claims are sending dangerous immigrants to the United States. This announcement comes in the wake of a tragic shooting incident involving 2 National Guard members in Washington, D.C., allegedly carried out by an Afghan immigrant. Noem's remarks, made on the social media platform X, reflect a growing sentiment within certain political circles to tighten immigration policies amidst rising concerns over public safety. The shooting incident, which took place last week, involved 29-year-old Ramanullah Lakanwal, who had entered the U.S. under the Biden administration's Operation Allies Welcome, a program designed to resettle Afghan refugees. Lakanwal, who reportedly had a history of PTSD and struggled to adapt to life in the U.S., is accused of attacking the National Guard members in an act that has since been condemned by officials as a violent crime perpetrated by a foreign national. Noem's fiery statement included strong language as she denounced the immigration process that allowed Lakanwal to enter the country, asserting that he was not properly vetted. "Our forefathers built this nation on blood, sweat, and the unyielding love of freedom, not for foreign invaders to slaughter our heroes, suck dry our hard-earned tax dollars, or snatch the benefits owed to Americans," Noem stated emphatically. The Secretary's announcement comes at a time of heightened scrutiny over immigration policies, particularly those affecting Afghan refugees. Following the shooting, the DHS has implemented a series of measures that include freezing asylum decisions for claimants currently in the U.S., banning Afghan travelers, and reviewing green cards for individuals from 19 countries deemed high risk. These actions could potentially impact the immigration status of up to 1.5 million people currently seeking asylum and more than 50,000 who were granted asylum during Biden's presidency. Noem's remarks were echoed by former President Donald Trump, who shared her post on his own social network, Truth Social, and reiterated his commitment to halting migration from what he referred to as third world countries. This rhetoric has raised concerns among immigration advocates and human rights organizations, who argue that such sweeping bans could lead to discrimination and further exacerbate the challenges faced by vulnerable populations seeking refuge in the U.S. Critics of the proposed travel ban argue that it lacks specificity and could unjustly target entire nations based on the actions of individuals. The ambiguity surrounding which countries would be affected by the ban has led to questions about the underlying motivations driving such policies. Furthermore, the lack of clarity raises concerns about the potential for racial and ethnic profiling within the immigration system. As the political landscape continues to evolve, the implications of Noem's announcement will likely spark intense debate among lawmakers, immigration advocates, and the general public. Proponents of stricter immigration policies argue that the safety of American citizens must come first, while opponents warn that such measures could undermine the values of compassion and inclusion that have historically defined the nation. In the coming days, it remains to be seen how the Biden administration will respond to these developments and whether any legislative action will be taken to address the growing concerns surrounding immigration and public safety. As the situation unfolds, the broader implications for the future of U.S. immigration policy remain uncertain, with many calling for a more nuanced approach that balances security with humanitarian considerations. The conversation surrounding immigration is far from over, and as Secretary Noem and President Trump continue to advocate for stricter measures, the need for a comprehensive immigration reform that addresses the complexities of the issue has never been more critical. As the nation grapples with these challenges, it is essential that policymakers engage in constructive dialogue to find solutions that uphold the principles of justice and equality for all individuals, regardless of their country of origin. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.